Israel's military on Tuesday destroyed bulldozers and other heavy equipment that had been supplied by mediators to clear the rubble in northern Gaza, Palestinian municipal authorities said. According to Associated Press, an Israeli airstrike struck the garage of Jabaliya al-Nazla municipality, destroying 9 bulldozers which entered Gaza in February during the ceasefire, the municipality said in a statement. The bulldozers were provided by the Egyptian Qatari Committee, which was monitoring the week-long ceasefire earlier this year. Also destroyed were trucks used to pump out sewage and a mobile water tank provided by the International Committee of the Red Cross, and a UNICEF-provided mobile generator which the municipality used to operate water wells, it said. Municipality services, including opening streets, removing water and cleaning sewage lines and water services, have stopped following the strike, it said. Israel's 18-month offensive against Hamas has destroyed vast areas of Gaza, raising fears that much of it may never be rebuilt. The territory already had a shortage of heavy equipment, which is also needed to rescue people from the rubble after Israeli strikes and to clear vital roads. Israel ended the truce last month, renewing its bombardment and ground operations and sealing the territory's 2 million Palestinians off from all imports, including food, fuel and medical supplies.
اللي ما نمناش طول اليوم هو قصفوا في بلدية جباليا، في الجرافات وفي التراكتورات تاعت النظافة. أثر على المجتمع كله عندنا في المعسكر هنا، لأنه لقيتها فيش أي حركة، فيش أي جرافة، فيش أي معدات تيجي تنظف في الشوارع، تنظف الله يعزك الزبالة.
استهداف الاحتلال الإسرائيلي لمعدات البلديات هي إشكالية كبيرة بالنسبة لنا في قطاع غزة، لأنه هاي المعدات الثقيلة هي اللي بتساعد في إزالة الركام، في فتح الطرق، في إنه يكون على الأقل عملية الإغاثة أسرع في حال حدوث يعني قصف أو في حال حدوث أي غارات من قبل الاحتلال الإسرائيلي، لأنه هاي المعدات اللي موجودة هنا في قطاع غزة في هاي البلدية بيستخدمها الدفاع المدني، بتستخدمها وزارة الأشغال.
Israel may launch a strike on Iran's nuclear facilities in the coming months. The United States does not support this move and calls for focusing on negotiations. Reuters reports Israel is considering the possibility of launching a limited military strike on Iran's nuclear infrastructure as early as the coming months, even without direct U.S. support. Even though President Donald Trump, during a meeting at the White House, made it clear to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that Washington currently wants to focus on diplomacy, Israel is preparing several scenarios for military operations from airstrikes to point special forces actions. According to Reuters sources, such strikes could temporarily slow down Iran's nuclear program. On Saturday, the second round of preliminary negotiations between American and Iranian diplomats on the Iranian nuclear dossier is to take place in Rome. At the same time, Israel believes that the current negotiations may not lead to a real rollback of Iran's program, which is a principled condition for Netanyahu. Meanwhile, Iran has already responded to the possible threat. A security forces representative stated that any strike on Iranian facilities would provoke a harsh and unwavering response. Sources note that against the backdrop of internal political challenges, Netanyahu may be interested in an external conflict as a way of mobilizing the electorate. However, any attack without coordination with the United States could weaken Israel's support on the international stage. Trump emphasized that he does not rule out tougher actions in the future, but is currently not rushing into a military option. I think that Iran has a chance to have a great country and to live happily without death. That's my first option. If there's a second option, I think it would be very bad for Iran, and I think Iran is wanting to talk, said Trump. Recently, Iran rejected the demands of the United States regarding its nuclear program, putting forward its own. This happened during a visit by Trump's Middle East Special Envoy, Steve Witkoff. In particular, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stated that Tehran does not plan to abandon its nuclear program. For more details, read our material on the topic. At the same time, the negotiation process regarding the nuclear deal continues. This Saturday, the US and Iran will hold a new meeting which will take place in Rome, Italy. The first stage of the negotiations was held on April the 12th.